Some notable things happened in the NHL yesterday that I wanted to make a quick video on, including another trade involving the Avalanche, trading for a goaltender. After trading for Scott Wedgwood about a week and a half ago, the Avalanche have now went out and acquired Mackenzie Blackwood from the San Jose Sharks. Here are the full details of the trade. The Avalanche acquired Mackenzie Blackwood along with Giovanni Smith and a 2027 fifth-round draft pick. In exchange, the San Jose Sharks received goaltender Alexander Georgiev, forward Nikolai Kovalenko, a 2026 second-round draft pick, and a conditional 2025 fifth-round draft pick. The condition on the fifth-round draft pick is it will become the worst of Colorado's fourth-round selections if two of these requirements are met. Colorado makes the Western Conference Finals, Blackwood wins 25 regular season games after the trade, or Blackwood plays 30 regular season games with the Avalanche after the trade. As part of this deal, the Avalanche are also retaining 14% of Georgiev's cap hit. Georgiev is set to become an unrestricted free agent at the end of the season. That little bit of salary retention by Colorado could prove to be a pretty important part of this deal if San Jose looks to flip Georgiev sometime later on in the season, because San Jose already has all three of their salary retention spots used up, so they wouldn't have been able to retain salary on Georgiev themselves, so now they don't have to because Colorado's retaining a little bit. So let's first talk about this deal from the point of view of the Avalanche, who have completely changed their goaltending tandem mid-season, which is something you don't really see happen all that often. On opening night, they had Georgiev, Anunin, and Kaapo Kähkönen, and now, just a couple of months into the season, they don't have any of those guys. This is a trade that I feel like a lot of people saw coming. Blackwood to Colorado just made all the sense in the world. Cheap cap hit, pending UFA, not a guy who was ever going to cost an arm and a leg to go out and acquire. Sure, San Jose got a pretty decent return here, but it's not like Colorado had to give up a first-round draft pick or a top prospect. It goes without saying, but Mackenzie Blackwood is a clear upgrade over Alexander Georgiev, who so far this season has been one of the worst goaltenders in the entire league, while Mackenzie Blackwood, on the other hand, did really well this season, posting a .911 save percentage for a San Jose Sharks team that is not great defensively. The only team in the NHL that allows more expected goals against per 60 minutes is the Anaheim Ducks. Is a tandem of Mackenzie Blackwood and Scott Wedgwood one of the best in the NHL? Obviously not, but you have to imagine it's going to, at the very least, be better than what they were getting from Alexander Georgiev and Justus Anunin. I don't care how good they are offensively or how much firepower they have between McKinnon, Rantanen, and Cale Makar. The Avalanche were not going to go far this season getting the kind of goaltending that they were getting from Georgiev and Anunin. They had to shake things up, and they were able to do that without giving up a whole lot. So I feel like Avalanche fans should be pretty happy with the couple of trades that they've made to shake up their goaltending situation. And quickly touching on this deal from the point of view of the San Jose Sharks, not an insane return by any means, but in my opinion, this is definitely a no-brainer of a trade for Mike Grier. You get a second-round draft pick, a relatively young forward in Kovalenko who can give you some NHL minutes, and a goaltender that you could potentially flip sometime later on this season, like I previously mentioned, in exchange for a guy in Blackwood who they probably weren't going to re-sign, given the fact that they have somebody like Yaroslav Askarov, who is their goaltender of the future. I think that's good asset management. Overall, solid deal here for the Sharks, in my opinion. So those are my quick thoughts on the trade that sent Mackenzie Blackwood from San Jose to Colorado. A few other things I quickly want to talk about before I finish up this video. Sticking with the theme of goaltenders, Red Wings top goaltending prospect Sebastian Kosa made his NHL debut last night against the Buffalo Sabres. He didn't start the game. He actually came in relief of Ville Husso, who was pulled after the first period. And although he got scored on early, I think after that he settled it nicely, ended up stopping 12 of 14 shots, made a couple of big saves in the third period, and he also stopped both Tage Thompson and JJ Peterka in the shootout, leading to the Red Wings picking up the victory. So despite the fact that Kosa didn't even start the game, he actually ended up getting credited with the win, and he made some history in doing so, becoming the first goaltender to win his NHL debut via a shootout in a relief effort. Just a massive third period come from behind victory for the Red Wings. They all seemed really fired up for Sebastian Kosa. After the game, I tweeted, that is the kind of victory that you can build off of. That is the kind of win that can turn a season around, so hopefully the Red Wings are able to build off of that. I doubt we see too much more of Sebastian Kosa in the NHL this season as Cam Talbot and Alex Lyon get ready to return from their injuries, but it was nice to see Kosa get into some NHL action during this call-up, and not only that, but actually help the Red Wings secure a victory. Now lastly, finishing up this video with the New York Rangers, who are in freefall mode. Another loss last night, this one on home ice to the Chicago Blackhawks. New York was only able to muster up 33% of the expected goal share in the game. A brutal effort. They are now 2-8 in their last 10. It turns out dumping their captain Jacob Trouba to the Anaheim Ducks wasn't just going to magically fix all of the Rangers' problems. This is a team that still looks like they are in desperate need of a shakeup. They look absolutely nothing like the New York Rangers, who won the President's Trophy last season. You have to think more changes are coming soon. GM Chris Drury sent out his open for business memo to NHL GMs back on November 24th, which was revealed by the media on November 25th, and since then the Rangers are 2-6. So that news coming out and being made public definitely has not seemed to light any kind of spark under the New York Rangers. I'm really interested to hear your guys' thoughts, especially if you're a Rangers fan. What kind of changes do you want to see the team make? What is the biggest problem right now when it comes to the New York Rangers? Sound off down below in the comments. And that's about all I got for this one. A bit of a different video today, kind of just threw a few things together. If you guys want to see more videos like this in the future, then be sure to leave the video a like. That's the best way to let me know that you enjoyed, and it does actually help out the videos a ton. And most importantly, if this was your first time checking out the channel and you want more NHL content just like this all year round, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and I will talk to you all again soon.